Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Zero Escape 999 Part 6. Last time we don't really remember because I haven't played this game in like 6 weeks. And none of that was necessarily intentional, it was just I had a huge backlog of the series because I recorded like 5 videos over my holiday break, which was like 6 weeks ago. And I'm actually recording this the day before it goes up, so traditional Sunday LP fashion of doing it like the day before it needs to be uploaded. I did try to record this series once, but in between that like long break, or long series of not recording this, but then I had audio issues and then I just gave up. So I think I did like the first like 2 minutes of this room, like a couple weeks ago, but then I realized that my audio wasn't being, my mic wasn't being captured, so I was able to catch the issue pretty quickly, which was nice. So, but I didn't really do it. The only thing I think I did, like progress-wise, was getting the scalpel, which is it's a scalpel that's not rusty. Seems like it seems kind of rusty. I guess it's got blood on it. So we got to cut something. Maybe I seem to remember us cutting something. I think you cut something out of this, maybe. Hey Junpei, there's a slit in this thing's chest. Yeah, sure is. There's something in there. Maybe we can get it out. Huh. Damn it! Stinking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force on this one then. Shut up, Clover. We need something small that can fit into that little hole. Don't even... Oh wow, there's no sex joke? Really? Huh. Maybe like a forceps or something, maybe? Are there any forceps? Scalpel and forceps, they're all rusty. Don't think they'll be really useful. So we need some non-rusty forceps, I guess. I mean, those look pretty rusty to me. Those scissors? God, Clover, you're a dumb bitch. They look kind of funny. No, that's probably a pair of Kosher forceps. Surgeons use them during operations. They can hold blood vessels shut and keep tissue out the way. And use it to pull stuff out of small holes or something like that. Like, perhaps, a lung? A fake organ. So we took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. It's a lung, not an organ thingy. Huh? This part here on the back, it's all rubbery. You're right. So it's a fake organ, of course it'd be... Wait, what's 7 grabbing it for? Hey, it feels like there's something in here. Maybe if we cut it with our scalpel? Combine, action. An organ key. There's a key in this organ. Found a key in an internal organ. Okay, so we have a key. Hey, I wonder what this thing is. It says KG on the display. I think maybe it's a scale? Let's remove the oh god. It's a woman. Another medical mannequin. And the looks at this one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy only has a head and a left arm. Supposed to gather all of her parts. It says KG. Is this a scale? It's got these short iron legs, man. I assume it's like a stove or furnace or something. It's a heater? There's nothing inside it. Well, that seems mighty suspicious. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a chest. Is that supposed to be a keyhole? Seems kind of big. It's a woman's chest. How do you know? The heart's gone, but it's pretty hot. That kind of thing turns you on 7. You're a real creepo. I mean, I'm gonna check. I mean, I would assume not. Shells? Maybe you're supposed to heat something like that gauze to kill the what? A boiling thingy. There's nothing on the lid or in the drawers. The drawer is empty. Yeah, nothing there. Any of this medicine? You all like medicine. They got labels, but they're all big medical worlds that I don't understand. Well, welcome to life, kid. It's hard to tell them apart. Ooh, a chemical room. It's locked. Maybe a key? Yeah, unlocked. Let's go. I vaguely remember this. We got red liquid. Looks like there's something inside that bottle. Can't see any reason why not. It's bright red. Do you think it's blood? No, blood's thicker than that. Then what is it? Also, why does 7 know that? Well, I mean, I guess that's not really that. I mean, it's a little suspicious, but it's like maybe like a 2 or a 3 on the suspicious scale. Why don't you drop Lawrence some out into the cap? Can't see any reason why not. We're recycling dialogue. Do you think it's alien blood? Well, that's possible. Where the hell did that come from? What do you think it is, 7? I don't know, some sort of special bath soap? What a boring guess. So 1 is iron, 2 is salt, 3 is water, and then there's some other stuff that I don't understand. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. Dude, I don't remember my chemistry. It's been a few years since I last took college chemistry, and I barely passed that course with a B. And that was at community college, so it was like easy level stuff. Is it coming from this bottle? It says NH3. Is that I assume that's one of those 3 formulas? Maybe ammonia? I can't actually remember. Yeah. Okay, that's ammonia. Do we pick it up? It says NH3. So NH. That's neither of these 3. What's this? Looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It says CO2. Can filled with carbon dioxide. Are there any slugs? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. What's she pointing at? NaCl, salt, huh? Do you think 7 will shrivel up if we put it on it? If I shrivel up you. Hey, you say something? The box is locked. Looks like you have to enter a passcode. Yeah. So carbon dioxide, iron. I don't really. I mean, none of these use iron. I mean, we saw salt used. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, enter. I guess we still got some use iron powder. Hey Junpei, there's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you just say water? Well, you know, it's not as scary that way. Oh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about that bottle? It says C2H5OH, right? It's ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. That's right. It's pretty much what booze is made of. So you're gonna drink it? Nah, I won't. It might say that's what's on the label, but there could be anything in there. Well, I mean, I'm a little too dumb for this. Maybe represents a number? Well, yeah, duh. Go after carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. I mean, is it like 4, 5, 6? Like, I don't. I mean, okay, so these are telling us the chemical, you know, compositions. What do we use the liquid for? Bottle with blue liquid. Bottle with red liquid. Bottle with... This thing won't open. You probably need to put in a passcode. Okay, so we know if iron is 1, salt is 2, water is 3, CH, carbon dioxide. But CO2. So I mean, iron is just one. It's one compound, right? It's Fe. Salt is two. It's you know, Na and Cl. Water is, it's still only two compounds, but you do have two like oxygen. So I mean, that's kind of like three. But then wouldn't that also make carbon dioxide three? And then ammonia would be, I don't know. I don't remember what ammonia was. NH3, so that would be 4. Yeah, so that's 4. So 3, 4, and then ethanol was... Oh, whoops, I clicked through it too bad. 2, so 9. So 3, 4, 9? Maybe? Lord of all things chemistry! This thing is super creepy. This ain't good for the heart. It's the right arm of a body. It's kind of creepy. So what, we're just missing the legs now? And maybe like the I don't know how many internal organs we need. Yeah, so what the hell do I use the liquid for?
You think we should go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
I hope the voice audio is good and everything, because I had to recently like change my audio settings somewhat, and I wasn't really able to test what the voice acting and everything was like.
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
Oh, like
What
the
kind of medicine is that?
like the poison
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
or whatever. ED. I don't actually.
Why don't they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
What?
You remember something?
Don't tell me you drank it.
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT.
Okay. It was just more spooky ghost time stories or whatever.
Happened about 50 years ago.
Wait, what?
There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before.
Okay.
But
But
a year after the factory started up,
spooky things started happening.
something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate.
Okay.
Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner.
Obviously, I mean, come on, who doesn't know that?
The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They've
Okay.
been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment.
So it's very similar to the was it the ice story or the sugar? It's one of the stories we heard earlier on in one of the other rooms. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a little while.
Now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
You know, not
In the
too long
freezer.
ago. In the freezer.
What?
You weren't. He
Freezer?
wasn't there with us in the freezer, dumbass.
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
I can't remember if this is an important. Some of the dialogue options in this game are actually important, and it's something I'll probably go into a little bit more later. But I think this might actually be an important one we're supposed to click this. I do hate that like, all the dialogue options are still, like, even after I deleted my saves, that it still shows the ones that I've picked previously and are the quote-unquote correct ones.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9?
There is a dialogue option at some point in the game about Ice 9 that's like important that you have to click without going into like, you know, spoilers
Ice
or
9.
anything.
Ice 9. Ice, ice, ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
Huh?
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Well, maybe not the exact date, but yeah, I'm familiar with the Titanic.
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
No.
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett.
Of course. I mean, how could you not know that? It's so common knowledge.
The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident.
So those were not very good
They sailed
condition
from Halifax,
bodies.
a port in
Well, I guess
Canada,
it'd be like
and
all
covered
frozen and
306
everything,
bodies.
maybe. I don't know.
The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies.
Ooh.
There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
Ooh.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one.
Would it have even... I mean, I guess it would have stayed intact. I mean, driftwood stays
The
intact for a
craftsman who
while.
made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made.
And then their faces got melted because it was the Ark of the Covenant.
Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. She didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was
So
frozen
she wasn't
solid.
a zombie? Dang. That would be a nice extra spooky element to add.
Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible.
Yeah, I would assume so.
There was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. It was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice.
Oh, okay.
Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body.
For what reason would might one want to steal the body?
With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship,
We don't even know what ship this
Now,
is.
what the hell would you say something like that?
because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was... Lord Dashiell Gordain.
That's the dude with the Titanic obsession,
You've
right?
heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic.
Well, you don't know that.
Nobody knows where.
And we don't know that this is the
He
Gigantic.
died in 1931.
You're just assuming.
And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
However, what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?"
I don't. Could some dude who creepily obsessed dead bodies and ships really have close friends?
And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
That's very
What the hell is
pretentious.
that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hmm.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
Jerking off. That sounds less weird than actually what was going on.
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, Scorpion.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
For the
anyway,
first
that's
time
story.
in the entire series, Clover has a justified moment to be angry.
It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
By someday, you mean
That
today.
mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Well, what do we do now? We start putting our stuff down? Maybe something will happen if we gather all the body parts. So I guess we're still looking for some legs. There's nothing in it. Look for boiling tools. So what all do we have, right? Can we like combine this with the heart? No? Got an organ key we found. So that didn't get removed from our inventory though, so we may still need it. Oh, there's this other direction. Cool. Ooh, colored stuff means puzzles. It won't open. Looks like it's locked. There's a red plate on it. Do you think that means something? Well, it means there's a red plate on it, duh. Damn. It's not open. Locked, of course. The blue plate here seems a little suspicious. It's locked and it won't open. Damn, it's not opening. It's got this purple plate on it. Okay. Ooh, our liquid. I bet. It has something to do with that, right? Splash it with the blue liquid. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Hey, the blue light turned on, and I heard a noise. It sounded like something unlocking. Okay. So there we got a leg. Now we want to get our red liquid. Think I heard another noise. Dude, I didn't even need to have this explained to me. I'm so smart. Granted, this is like one of the more simple puzzles. Because then you just put them together, right? To make a pepper pep. I get it. You combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. The purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with that purple plate has got to be unlocked. If you say unlocked one more time. Sure hope didn't do those first, because I mean I would assume. I guess the game I actually wanted to search it. Wait, oh yeah, we need the stomach. That's no nose. It's a stomach. It does kind of. I thought that was a nose at first too. A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here. Oh, this is the way out. It looks like. Yeah, because we lost our key. And it looked like it had the little like, whatchamacallit thingy. An old hard bed. An old hard bed. Okay, so we've collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. So the one we've got must be for Lucy, right? Seems like it. Well, I said we give Lucy your parts back. Any objections? Nope. I agree. I'm pretty sure our John over there would be happy too. Dude, they're not gonna fuck. I mean, come on. Combine! She's like fucking Voltron. There's a number. 51 kg. Is this the weight? You're just stacking body parts on it, so it makes sense that'd be the weight. And as you can probably tell, then we need to come back to this thingy. There's no handle. I can't get under with my nails either. So wait, what items do we have left? We just have the purple liquid, which is still kept for us. Okay, maybe we can't do our thing yet. Okay. What are we missing? So we did everything over here, right? We used our purple liquid, but it's still in our inventory. Ah, here we go. Is this some kind of medical record? New material has been added to the file screen. I have zero clue how you open the file screen. What? Which one of these is this? Huh? I don't know. How do I get out of here? I assume we just have to match it to 51, right? Okay, maybe not. I mean, that's what I vaguely remember is, but I guess we're missing something still. Nothing happened. That's, oh, maybe we had to click this. Yeah, well, you know how there's a scale on the side of the bed? Maybe we need to get the scale to a specific, oh, we need to get this scale to a specific number. Ah. The screen will display 2 medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. Ah, okay, okay. So we want to get these the same. So this, their noses, that increases hers by 0.6. That increases it by 0.4. So wait, do we want to get them equal or do we want to get them both to 51? How is one gonna have a heavier heart? Oh, we're off by like... Okay, so wait, we need to make him slightly... So he's at 52, so we need to get 0.5. Huh. Let's reset. Okay. So this drops him down a little bit. Because we don't want to move too much. So wait, which heart is heavier? So his heart is heavier than hers. We can't move the right arm to the head. That's close to the starting point. Huh. Oh, we're so close. Kind of, not really, but it feels close. Where do we get this 0.1 from? Wait, that's all we had to do? We just had to completely switch the... Oh my god, I thought we had to get him to even or something. I didn't realize we were just supposed to put all the male parts on the female. The lid on the scale. Whoa, that took 30 minutes. I was gonna say, man, this room went by really quick, and then I look over at OBS, and it's at 30 minutes. No, we want to go back to the preparation room. Get me out.
Hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Who?
Huh?
No, it was just me and you, Seven. There was no one else who came.
Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go?
I mean, how far away could she get? We're all locked in here.
Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh god. Last time she was all depressed, things didn't go well.
What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
Well, not necessarily.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
What do you need to do? Well, we have the 4-leaf clover. I don't think this actually does anything. I don't think this is one of the important prompts that I mentioned earlier, but we'll go ahead and do it since we have it.
Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is.
I mean, I don't really think it's going to cheer anyone up, but...
Hey, did you know?
I know you're, extremely depressed with the possibility of your brother and yourself dying, but here's a picture of a 4-leaf clover.
Each leaf
Buck up,
means
kiddo.
something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
All he's done is cause a time paradox. He just mentions him, referred to him as Snake. I mean, I just can't not think of Metal Gear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Dude, if I was 7, I would have ditched you guys.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
The first word that popped in my mind was spearmint, so I guess gum?
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
We knew about the 4-leaf clover? It's a pretty common object.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my
Oh,
heart.
the music, just no music. Things just got serious.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you.
Oh, shit.
I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Why does everybody know so much about this ship?
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right?
Correct.
But is he really John?
Well, no, he's a mannequin.
Huh?
That was a fantastic, huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks?
Huh?
Or the ship of Theseus?
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
So you're telling me Clover, who was all... What was it? There was something earlier in this episode where she was all dumb about something common knowledge. She
Really?
knows about the fucking ship of Theseus.
Okay.
Granted,
well,
that's a
attention
fairly
then.
common one.
This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it.
And then you get committed because you have a favorite pair of socks and you're a weirdo.
What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Get a new one because I'm not a weirdo. Socks are socks. Throw it away.
Well, I'd pitch it, I guess.
But it's your favorite pair of socks.
I don't have... Who has a favorite pair of socks?
Come on, who loves their socks that much?
I mean, I get having like a favorite pair of a favorite shirt, or maybe even favorite pants, but socks?
It doesn't matter. Just suppose you do love them that much.
Well, I guess then I'd patch it.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Damn, what are you doing to these socks?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches. Until eventually, the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Locke socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it.
It was like the exact same.
The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
I guess not, no.
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
Well, I mean, it still has the original head and everything, so it's not the best example.
John's head and heart are both his. But apart from those, and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die, and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once.
Well, that's not exactly how it
Or
works.
maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
There we go, 7.
How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around.
He's got a point. We are on a time limit.
Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
Yes, 7. You're voted off the island.
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just...
Jerking off.
with the mannequins.
That's actually worse than admitting to masturbating.
Huh?
Like, playing with the mannequins?
Let's go, Junpei.
That sounds much worse.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then. Alright, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
I'm excited personally.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
You found it. You did it.
There too.
And that should be it with the puzzle rooms.
Every door in this place is locked up tight.
At least for now. I mean, there's still obviously more puzzle rooms to be had, but I think that's it for this section with 7 and Clover.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Hey, it's the gang.
June? And Santa? And Lotus too?
Whoa! What the hell is this?
How are you that surprised? It's the same thing that happened last time. You have to join back up eventually.
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck. So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7 and... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up
yeah,
at this hallway.
there's the medical thing with all the beds. Right there.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
Yeah.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wait. What?
We may as well go. Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Keep what? Oh, the map, yeah.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back.
The gang's all
In
here.
the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory,
Ooh, the laboratory.
and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
Yeah, very much so.
Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place.
You know what? Good idea, 7. Let's get out of this creepy old video by saving the game and ending the part. So, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Oh, another thing I want to mention is that this should, in theory, be the last Zero Escape video that goes up on the Saturday slot. Once EU4 is completed, I believe... No, I think actually the next video will be the last one in the Saturday slot, because the LP that's going to replace EU4 is going to go into the Saturday slot because it's short. It's only probably going to be about 10 parts. Whereas this game, which is a bit longer, is actually going to become a regular, like, Tuesday, Thursday, twice a week series. So, like I said, that may not happen until the video after next. I'm not entirely sure on my recording, like, how things are going to pan out. But, yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.